For the best part of my life, I have served as a human resource practitioner, and it is so interesting. There was a point in my life when, back in Nigeria, some people would say, you know what, they saw the human resource practice as something that anybody can do. Well, that's what people think until the organization gets into employee related problems. And then they get to understand the importance of human resources and a human resource practitioner or manager. And so that's why this video is dedicated to human resource practitioners. What if you could predict team conflict even before they happen? Would that make any difference? Of course it will, because to help you to prevent them, stop them from happening. I would always say, I say to my friends in a light manner, every organization has a bit of drama here and there. It happens every now and then. But the idea is to catch the drama there and then, take care of it before it becomes a performance issue, before it derails performance. If you're meeting me for the first time, my name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel. And here I'm talking about how can you use behavioral assessment to catch the origin of this drama before it metamorphoses, before it snowballs, or before it grows into a performance-related issue. I've been talking for a while about a tool called DISC, D-I-S-C, and I've been talking about it because of its impact, how powerful it is when you use it to understand how the people in your organization think and how you can frame your communication in a way that connects with their personality style. And this is going to help HR leaders to eliminate friction, to boost engagement, and to build high performing teams. So if you've never heard of DISC, you should check and find out what DISC is. A DISC personality assessment system or program. And if you have and you've been ignoring it for a while, this video is a nudge to say, go back and take a look at that. Now let us start with recruitment. When we sit on the other side of the table to recruit people, there's one trap most people forget. And that is that when you sit on the other side as a recruiter, you are inadvertently drawn to someone that is like you on the other side. You are hoping that when the interviewees walk into the room, you are hoping that you meet someone that connects with you, their personality styles align. When a D meets a D, oh, boom, blend. Boom, boom, let's have the conversation. But when a D meets a C, oh boy. Because D's don't like too much details. C's cannot make a decision except you give them sufficient data. Now, there's a challenge there. So you could be making decisions and your blind spots could be playing some roles there. So I'll bring it back to where I started when I saw it, to say recruitment is not just about skills, but about fit. Fit. A couple of years ago, I was part of a recruitment team where we interviewed people and we had the best candidate, as it were, in terms of scoring and the assessment. But the hiring manager said the second person was her favorite, was her preferred candidate. So you'll have the best candidate, you have the preferred candidate. Because the preferred candidate, according to her, was a fit, was more fitted with her team culture, the team dynamics. She felt more at ease with that person than with the best candidate in that instance. Where does DISC come in? Behavioral assessments or DISC assessments can help recruiters or HR practitioners and managers identify the right person right from the start. So it can help you. So maybe it's something that you can fuse into your process. You can look at the stage at which this could come in. Some people would say, well, why do we want to invest in that to get that person? But that depends on how important it is to you, how important recruiting the right person the first time is to you. When you recruit people, the next thing you want to do is to make sure that you properly onboard them. So when you want to onboard people, how does doing some behavioral assessment help you? It helps you because the manager then understands the new hire's behavioral style, and the manager helps the new person to integrate faster because there's a foundational understanding of how this person behaves, how this person communicates, how this person responds under pressure. So this helps your communication smoother and improves your retention rate. You might want to think about that and fuse this into your recruitment process if you're not doing that already. When people are boarded, they come on board. The next thing you want to do is to make sure that there is team alignment. They integrate, they align with the team. This also helps you, you see. Now, having that assessment at that point of recruitment, it doesn't just stop there. You can use your knowledge to help a person or through and help your organization to keep the right candidate, to keep the preferred candidate, and to make sure that this person stays and aligns with the team and integration is smooth, communication is better. At this point of team alignment, DISC reveals the communication gaps and helps leaders to adapt their approach and the way that they communicate with the people they bring into the business, and thereby reducing friction and boosting collaboration. There are numerous examples here and there that can show that when you understand how the people in your team communicate and how they respond to challenges, you assess their behavior and use the result of that assessment to deal with them respectfully, you create an environment that is mutually beneficial. And that's why my advice is consider including a DISC assessment or behavioral assessment, your recruitment, onboarding, and retention process. It should come from the start and go through the entire framework. I hope this has been helpful to you. And if you really want to build a high performing team, just consider having a behavioral assessment for your team, and also find a way. You might also consider infusing this into your recruitment and retention process. It just might be that missing link that could help you to have a better process and solidify your HR leadership strategies, and also help your team leaders, managers, to become better leaders, better managers, and to improve your bottom line at the end of the day and make the people in your organization happier. My name is Stallone-Obaraemi, and I hope that this video has been helpful to you. If it has, please share with your friends, your network, that people will be awakened to the importance of this process. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel if you're seeing this on YouTube, so that you could get more information about how to better communicate, so that you can connect with the rest of your team and have insightful and helpful and productive conversations in your business. My sincere desire for you, my friend, is that you go on succeeding by becoming a better version of yourself. And bye for now.